So the role of AI in the material science is becoming dramatic and extremely impactful. So you have to imagine the journey which we did with advanced materials for 20 years. We discovered the first material 20 years ago using the Scotch tape. We then soon realized that we can do the same with other crystals. But what is even more important, we can put the layers of different two-dimensional materials on top of each other, and by that create completely new material on demand. And then we also realized that by twisting the layers, we can again explore the new functionality of these materials. So at some point, it became practically unbearable for a human being to control the variety of the materials which we have in front of us. That's why AI helped to make a catalog, a library of material, and help to navigate through different functionality under different conditions. And what is even more important, that we are now seeing that AI can help us to train and to teach the material on how to behave in different conditions. So we are clearly in front of the new era in the material science with the help of AI. I think standards are key, especially when we want to see materials beyond the research laboratories. So standards are needed for the industry, and we need rather quickly provide industry with a standardized portfolio of the new material, which will then enable industry quickly implement these materials in their production lines. So I see that also AI will help to shorten the way from laboratories to industry, creating the quicker and more transparent standards, ways of standardization. It's a rather difficult question about challenges, because we clearly have challenges whenever we start something new. And now AI for the material science is clearly the new phase in the history. If I would need to list top 3 challenges which blockage ourselves right now, the first one is relies with people and talents, because we are still in the phase where the classical material scientist is the person with the physics background, with a very limited understanding of AI and computer science. But I'm happy to see already now at this conference the new generation of scientists who are standing in front of their posters, whose background is a mixture of physics and AI. So this is the challenge, but I see that we can overcome this. The second challenge is that we are rather local in our perspectives on how we see science and AI science. I don't want to talk about US, China, European Union being in a competition, but still you have to imagine that everyone tries to develop in a very closed environment something competitive here. However, I think that we would be way more quick and stronger if we would be able to work openly. So this nationalistic agenda, I would say, is the third blockage. And the number 3 is that we are talking about solutions, robotics in the labs, AI for scientists. They are now all in the development. We don't have the fully fledged and functional solutions. That's why whenever we are now bringing something to scientists, they might see this more as a burden rather than a solution for them. So that's why I really kindly ask scientists to be patient and to give us some more time for those who are developing solutions for them, and also stay in a dialogue with us, because without their feedback we can barely develop anything new for Europe.